What's up, guys? So we're gonna do a little bit of we're gonna analyze this particular video on here. It's a full pet treatment, carpet cleaning. Okay, and we're gonna analyze it, and we're gonna make this sure this individual is doing a proper pet treatment. Okay, so we don't get a bunch of comments below, and they're pretty much bashing you. So basically, this is one of my videos. Okay, so I posted this video short, I don't know, about a week ago. And now on different platforms, it gets a little better view, as far as view count and stuff like that. But I did notice in one of the platforms, some negativity. And, to me, it's like, you know what? You're in a good mood until you read the comment section. Okay. So no matter how good you think you are, no matter how good you are, period, you're still gonna get people down there. They're trolls, just trolls. Don't got anything better to say. Don't even know the situation. Probably not even too experienced yet. They're commenting on videos and stuff like that. Right, putting their input in. All right, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and watch this video. And this particular video, I did a pet treatment. Right, I did do the living room and the hallway, but in this video, I just showed the hallway. So I can get the steps and show all the steps to the viewers, and pretty much what you can do for something like this. Now look, we're in a home, right? Obviously, the kitty is not too well behaved. I mean, that's urine, all right? There's feces here and there, but mostly a urine spot and kitty litter, okay? So there's different ways you can do pet treatments, but what way is best? Okay, what way makes sense? I'll show you how I did it right here. So let's just get into this real quick and see if we can go ahead and give a little bit of descriptions. All right, guys, we're gonna see what we can do with that. Okay, by the way, this is a repeat customer. I've cleaned for this customer at least once or twice a year, and it's not usually this bad. So yeah, it's a new situation, new people living there, with these people. I think kids with their pets. So yeah, kitty litter. So if you did pet treatments, if you dealt with kitty litter can stink just as bad as urine itself. Okay, so once that gets wet, there's this just distinct smell of kitty litter, and it gets into the carpet. And you need to try to vacuum up as much as that as you can before you get to cleaning, before you get anything wet. Okay, so I'm doing a good vacuum in here. So this is a part, well, I'm not sure it was this part, but the overall video, I had a comment below that said, going too fast. I thought, going too fast? This whole video is speeded up like 2.5 times. so, so I'm like, okay, going too fast. Yes, it is going too fast if you think that I'm actually going that fast. But yeah, I did, nice little comment, down there, reply. Sometimes you gotta bite back, when you get down there, but better off just stay out of there. But this particular one, it kind of started my morning off a little wrong when I read these couple comments down. It just, so much litter. Okay, see all that urine all against the walls, right? Next to the floorboard. It's everywhere. Now this is what I'm doing here is what I call a Green Rhino cocktail, and it's my mixture of 3 solutions. It's going to be my pre-spray that I usually use on 99.9% of my jobs. And what I do is I boost it with the deodorizer that is an amazing. And that deodorizer is Side eucalyptus. Uh, and I've gotten nothing but great reviews from that product, so I stick with it. Okay, I like the smell, customers like the smell, and it works great. And then I boost it with the peroxide product. Okay, so you got the pre-spray, you got the deodorizer, and the peroxide. So the deodorizer is for the odor, peroxide is for the stain. The carpet details is the product that I use, and it's gonna take care of just the cleaning and and get it looking good. All so Green Rhino cocktail is it's my go-to. See what I'm doing here is I'm doing an overall. Now I'm gonna go ahead and hit these areas that have been really hit hard. All right, so broom scrubber. Okay, we got CRB, right? But in these tight areas, when you can see that the urine's up against the floorboards and stuff like that in the doorways, so that's why I got the broom scrubber out. I call it the poor man CRB. Kind of detail, agitate that solution into the fibers. Okay, especially when it comes to the stain and the odor, you need to make sure that chemistry's in the fiber really good and in the sets for amount of time. Depending on the chemistry you use, it could be a day. Then you're probably using enzymes. For me, peroxide, 15 minutes. By the time I get done prepping and everything and pull my hoses, it's ready. Right here, that's a bad corner right there. There's some staining in there, and I did a little extra peroxide on there to help with staining. See right in there. So as you notice that the CRB is not getting real tight in there, so that's why I had to use the broom scrubber. Okay, so I think this is probably a good spot where I'm going to talk about one of my other comments. The guy said, it's only halfway clean, you should have water clawed it. Okay, right here, I'm going ahead and put a little bit more peroxide on there, agitate it in. But he said I should have water clawed it. Okay, guys, water claws. Water clawing is a good method. It helps remove the whatever out of the padding itself. It sucks it in there and you rinse it out. What you do is you pour it. You put you soak the carpet, right, with a bucket and water, and you just saturate it all to where all that fluid goes down to the padding, all the way down to the slab. It sits there for a certain amount of time, and then you go in there with the water claw and put it on there, and then you kind of rinse it out. You pour water and rinse it all out of there, right? The problem with that method, guys, there's two problems with the method. As you can tell, all this urine's all up against the baseboards, right? So what's going to happen once you're pouring buckets of water next to the baseboards in the wood and all that, and the doors and everything? Well, the door's probably not going to be damaged, but the baseboards and everything attached to it, it's going to all swell. It's just like a flood. Somebody just had a flood. Okay, so you're going to damage their baseboards by trying to water claw, suck all that stuff out of the padding near the walls and the floorboards and stuff, right? You're going to have to do every square inch of that. How long is it going to take you to just do that hallway? If you were to do that, if you were to mess up and do that, water claw's not meant for a whole entire room, and especially when you're going up next to the walls. If you got one area in the middle away from things, and there's just one area that's hit real hard, and maybe there's odor coming out and stuff like that, that's a good move. A move, submersion, and then water claw. But all over, Okay, and then when you have a situation like this, where probably the next day the cats are going to be back in the house and the same stuff's going to be happening again. All right. So if you think about the cost, how much are you going to charge somebody to water call that whole hall plus the whole living room behind there, which is, a lot bigger than this, or at least twice the size of this, is all. How long is it going to take you to water call that whole thing? And on top of that, are they going to want to pay you whatever it is worth it for you to do that? No, probably not. If you're going to come up with them with the $800 bill to clean their hallway in the living room, and they're going to have cats in there living there still, you think they're going to come up with the $800? No, they're not. So there's only one way to do this. It's a topical, from the top of the carpet to the backing of the carpet. All right, down to the pad. You can't do nothing about it. The only way to fix that is to pull the pad, replace it all. But what's going to happen? Right? Cats are going to mess it up again anyway. They're going to be calling you out, and I don't know. They should be calling me out a lot more than what they usually do. But yeah, those are your options. So when that person had commented there, I thought, rookie, rookie. I mean, you gotta weigh out your options. This customer loves me because I go in there for a fair price. I take care of it. It smells good when I leave. It looks good. And it's within budget. Okay, so right here, a little bit of staining, but it got a lot better by the time it was done. So rinsing it out. Yeah, so a little bit of discolorization right there in that corner, but overall looks great. Customer gave me a 5-star review, said excellent. You know, sorry about the triangles, guys. I don't really focus too much on that. I should a little bit more. It looks better for the pictures at least, or I should at least raked it out. And, if I'm gonna go ahead and film stuff like that, but whatever. Okay, is what it is. Job well done, 5-star review, and smelled great when I was done, and looked a million times better. A million times better. That's my exit. So yeah, guys. That's the scenario. Now, if you want to keep a good day, if you want to start off on a good day and keep it that way, don't read the comment section. Just don't. I mean, but it sucks because I got a lot of supporters and a lot of people that comment great things under there, and sometimes you gotta climb in there and kind of weed through the snakes in the grass, right? To go ahead and acknowledge these people as being great supporters. So if you've been watching my channel for years and years, or just started watching my channel, this is kind of what it is. It's carpet cleaning entrepreneur type of channel, and what I do is motivate people to start a business, a carpet cleaning business, if it's something that they've been thinking about, right? They've been watching videos and stuff like that, trying to figure out how to do the whole process, and top of that, the business side of it. So Green Rhino Academy is here for you. So check that out below, all my videos. And plus, if you're already in business and you're just looking to grow your business, tools to help you do that, there's also a link down there for that. Okay, and it's also got promos too. So if you're looking to maybe get a CRM, House Call Pro, there's a promo down there. You can get some free money from that, and products too, and equipment. Got it all for you. All right. You know why? Because it's the stuff I know. Because building my business, tools and stuff that I needed, I realized other people need it too. And if it works for me, hey, I'll share it with you too. All right, let's go.